Yep, we should be live. Let me open the chat, guys, like always. I want to make sure. Yeah, that went quick today. Or give me, guys. I don't see the people on the chat. Give me a second until my my page open here is taking a minute. Okay, now I got it here. Welcome, guys, to another Monday here at Operation 11 Charlie. Thank you for being here with us. We have a few people in the chats already. We got Emily, we got Jello Dog Ventures. How you doing, brother? Raymond, Skill Audio Solutions, Adams Playground. Say Yellow Dog asking, great to meeting you guys at Access Fest 22. Thank you for what you do for veterans. It's a pleasure. It was a pleasure to meet you, all of you guys out there, man. Thank you for being here with us. Today's a special day, man. We have a very special guest. Every time I see Oscar, man, it's always awesome, man, talking to you and the boys, bro. So we got Oscar from ASD, man. How you doing, brother?
How you guys doing, man? Thank you guys so very, very much for having me and just giving me an opportunity to hang out with you guys. Because it's like, what more do you want to start a week off with? And all of these amazing faces and all this like awesome positive energy. Let's get it going, you know?
Let's do it, brother. Awesome. We got Matt here. How you doing, brother?
Good. I hope everybody had a great weekend and ready for a great show.
Definitely. Jake, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Getting flooded out here with the rain. So if anybody wants any, I'd be glad to share it.
Bro, it's like, my goodness, a lot of people are getting flooded. But Arizona, you guys,
oh gosh, yeah,
right?
Yeah. We've been getting hit with rain like crazy.
I see a bunch of guys from Utah. They're putting some pictures out there on social media, man. Just crazy out there, bro. The flooding, just incredible, man. My goodness, I hope everybody's safe out there. Jesse, how you doing?
Good. Hope everyone had a good weekend.
Definitely. Bennett, how you doing, brother?
Good. Not raining here today for the first time in a week.
Right.
I'll take that one from Jake.
I was going to say, I blame you now.
Doing good. As soon as I'm done with dinner, you'll see my face.
There you go. Real quick then, I think we got Big Red Tony. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Woolsey RC. We got Cheeky RC. Josh, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So what we got going on, guys? We will talk about some of the events that we're gonna be part of in the next 3 months already, right? We did the ones for August. We're done, right? I believe so. I hope.
Yeah, that stock's over.
Yeah. So August is done. We got, of course, our outings here in Operation 11 Charlie, with the veterans, all that. We got a few. Actually, this week, at the end of this week, I got an outing with the veterans, and in a couple of weeks also, as well. So next month, man, there's a bunch of events next month. We have ASD, right? Oscar, when's going to be ASD? September, what is it, 17?
September 17th, Saturday, yeah. But, a lot of people will show up a little early, because we like to camp out and have a good time anyway. So
there you go.
We start seeing people rolling in as early as Wednesdays.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. So we got ASD in September as well. We have TT4C out there with the guys this month as well. I believe there's another one in September. Or those the only two that at least. Well, we got the one in Jersey.
Yeah, I say some of us are heading up. What's that? Egg Harbor, New Jersey. The Fairway Crawl.
Fairway Crawl, right there. Definitely. Then what after that is October, right? Well, we got Proland by the Fire, man. Proland by the Fire. Well, we have some of our guys there in Proland by the Fire. Then in November, we'll be at an event in Utah, man. We're gonna have more information out there for that Utah event. So we pretty much busy. And then you see this guy right here, Jake, counting the days.
Who said that? I don't know that guy.
Want me
Man,
to remove that comment real quick?
right. Can I
That's a
block him?
Spammer.
Kick that guy out.
Man, I don't want it. Right after that is USD. You guys know that we are big on USD. That's one of our main events here in Operation 11 Charlie. Very special for Operation 11 Charlie, definitely, man. Will Steve, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Are you actually gonna make it too? Tony, that depends, brother. I'm trying to make it to a few events, but I'll let you know. ASD, man, we have some veterans and some changes out there, so we're pushing to go through that one, but some of our guys aren't gonna be able to make it, so that changed a lot of things. So if not, probably the one in Jersey that's closer here, so we'll see. Hopefully I could be there with some of the guys. And always
Listen,
like,
man, if I gotta send the chopper, I'll send the chopper to come get you.
get the chopper.
Get the chopper. Quick.
I'm trying to, man. One of our guys, yeah, they work, you know. A lot of guys are first responders, are veterans there from that. So they
Yeah.
work that, so it changed everything for us. We'll see. Hopefully we can be there, man.
Well, we can absolutely and totally understand that. So, whatever, we completely understand. But if you do make it, oh my gosh, we'd love to have you guys. Any and all of you guys,
Man,
honestly.
Definitely, brother. So that's what we got going on. We got going on those events, guys. Make sure to check us out on social media, Operation 11 Charlie Inc. and Facebook and Instagram, all that stuff. Or places that we're gonna be with our guys, with our veterans and our guys. Today we're gonna close our raffle, right, Jake? We got a raffle. I don't know, you could put that picture there. Nice picture in the background, but we are closing today that Wendigo, custom made Wendigo that we have. Oh my goodness.
Slide my mug out of the way.
There you go, right there. So we got that nice Wendigo. We're gonna be closing it. Well, it's already closed. We're gonna be doing the drawing in a few minutes, and it has a max 10 combo, hobby wing combo on it, guys. So with those nice wheels on it. So we're gonna be drawing the winner today. We're gonna be doing that. Actually, you guys want to do that? We could do that. Usually when we do that, do we do it at the end, right? 9:45 till we can
And
get
they gotta
more.
stay the whole show to see if they won.
Right. It's true.
Ah.
And we need to give more. We need to give the opportunity to people get, more people to get in, right? I think we should, 9:45. For that, we'll do that 9:45. Any events, guys? Anything that you guys did this weekend? Any crawling? I saw Jake. Where's that? You went on trailing this weekend, or that video from
Oh no, that's from
last week?
a couple weeks ago, actually.
Couple of weeks ago, you went out with the family, right?
Oh yeah, I love getting out with them.
Nice. Man, I know you went out by
Every
yourself?
weekend. Yeah, Sergeant Major. We went out and ran our I don't like running it. I've had it for a year.
Mm-hmm.
He made me power it up.
Oh,
Nice.
There's dirt on it. I'm not happy, but there's no scratches, I can say.
let me see. Oh, snap.
Yeah, it's a hard body. It's a conversion. It started out as a Blazer, RC4 drive Blazer. There's a 3D extension in here to extend it out to 12.8 wheelbase.
Nice.
It's all work on. It's on a Porter setup.
You got a 6 in the back of that?
Yeah, that hides the shock towers. I think I know the guy who builds those. He does decent stuff. Yeah, that's something I got to work on. Figure out what to put over there. For show, they were great, but in the side, Reefs roll 500 in there.
Yeah.
Going around. But no, it was a fun time. We got out right under 3 miles. Slow. It was humid. Oh, knocked something over. Sweating like crazy, but no, it was fun. Just getting out on the trails, clearing that mind.
Yeah, definitely. You guys went for a few miles?
Yeah, right under 3 miles. We did it.
3 miles.
A lot of time we stand, talk, take breaks, just have fun.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, man, that's what it's all about, man. Getting out there, bro.
Crawling with a 6-year-old is interesting, by the way.
Right.
Doesn't get the concept of throttle control. It's
Right.
It's on off.
Oh my goodness. Let me see what we got here. We got Sean RC. This is Sean is driving. Still at work. He's driving. So be safe out there, brother. Be safe out there. So let me see what we got here. Real quick. No. So, we got Obi in the house. We got our Alaska rep here in the house, man.
Wah, wah, wah.
What's up, Obi?
How's he holding that face this whole time?
I know, right? Look
it's
at
frozen. It's
Oh,
cold.
that's what I forgot. He's in Alaska. He's frozen.
Yeah, he's cold.
that's what it is, bro. Are you putting? Have you put in drywall again, Obi?
No, not today. Today I'm doing some domestic to-dos. In other words, chores.
The honey-do list.
Yeah. No. Yeah, well, kind of.
And that list never goes away. I don't know how.
Right.
Keep getting bigger.
How is that weather out there, Obi?
It's cloudy. It's green. It's cloudy. It's beautiful. It's gloomy. It's depressing. It's beautiful.
All of the above.
See, all of the
Perfect
above.
weatherman right there.
That's awesome. I said we got Dan Woodruff in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Raymond, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Scale Artist Solutions, he's saying there. Few comments there. Thank you guys for being here with us. Let me see what we got. I think Bennett, you raced this weekend, right?
Yes, sir.
How was that, man?
It was scary.
What
So
happened?
Our driver stand is made out of I-beams.
Okay.
Which are metal. Our light poles are old tubing out of wells, so metal.
Okay.
And during the mains, it started downpouring, and then there was lightning snapping all around us. Standing on metal, lightning snapping. Like, do I keep racing to win, or do I run for safety? Typical racer. I stayed there and got soaking wet and ran for the win. It was a little scary though. Like watching lightning bolts like blast over your head, knowing you're standing on metal. Like
Right.
Dedication.
As you're holding a remote with an antenna, right? While you're zipping around a car. Was it a electric that you guys were running?
yeah, dirt oval.
Dirt oval. So then you're running a electric car with a magnetic field being created. Like,
Right.
That's
it was a
dedication.
recipe for disaster, but I pulled second place, so that's all that matters.
hey, there we go. that sounds like it was well worth it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Oh my gosh, bro. That I get that's part of the what you call that should be that's part of the oh my goodness. That's adding obstacles to the race, bro, right there. Thunder
Yeah,
and
so
lightning.
it made it slippery as snot, so trying to stay on oval while it's downpouring.
Adam says
Challenging.
Adam says a Stream RC. Definitely a Stream RC, bro.
Absolutely.
That's awesome, man. Let me see what else, guys. Jesse, anything that happened this week? You stay at home? You wanna crawl?
The boys did Friday night dirt oval with their
they
mud
did.
bosses and their sprints, and then Saturday we went to the full size sprints.
Oh, nice.
So it was a race weekend.
Awesome. I know the boys, they love that. They had a
They
blast,
do.
right?
They do. Yeah,
That's awesome.
it was fun.
Awesome. So I guess, guys, I think that's it, right? Then, again, we're gonna be drawing the raffle at around 9:45, guys. 9:45. So now we should be start talking. Anything else that we forgot to mention before we go to our special guest, guys? No, we good. I think yep, that's it. That's it. We are again, Oscar, man. I'm all over the place today. I don't know what's
Is
going on.
now that the moment I take a potty break? I mean, just
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
No. I'll be back in 30. Okay.
Oscar, it's an honor to have you, brother. Everything that you guys do for the community, everything that you're involved in the RC community, in the community in general, bro. We always we love it, man. Here in Operation 11 Charlie. That's what we're all about, supporting people like yourself and what you guys represent, man. We love it, man. And again, it's an honor to have you here, Oscar.
I'm completely humbled and just blessed. Thank you for the opportunity to just share the room with you guys and hang out, and that in itself means the world to me. So thank you guys so much for having me. ASD is not just this mug and a beard, you know. It's a lot of folks like you guys, you know what I'm saying, people that have dedication, know what hard work is, and know that everything that they do is for the right reasons and a passion for their cause. And it wouldn't be possible if we didn't have all that amazing support that we get year after year, and including your guys' support. So thank you all.
So Oscar, let's see, so people will know a little bit about Oscar, right? Oscar, you know, how long you been in the hobby? How everything started, brother?
Yeah, so you know, I came over from just kidding. No, I was born and raised in East Oakland, where RC cars were not really popular. You know, I mean, unless you were a D-boy out, you know, moving, you know, things that you shouldn't be doing, you know, to make ends meet and make money, you really didn't have a way to enjoy the hobby. So the hobby was non-existent for me until I was you know, in my later teens. And I got to enjoy it with some friends. I ended up buying a toolbox from Snap-on, believe it or not. And that Snap-on toolbox came with a X-Max Nitro. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I'm gonna be all over this thing. So me and another buddy of mine would just drag race our Nitro, you know, trucks everywhere we went. And once I burned it up, it's like, all right, well, what's the next thing I need to do? You know, and then kind of gave it up as the family started growing, and you know, kids take presents, and spending money on nitro fuel, glow plugs, and you know, extra motors just wasn't in the cards. So I took a break, and when my kids were about 3 years old, my two youngest, I got them into the beginning stages of what was now a super popular thing is RC drifting, right? But back then they were still all-wheel drive. It was very basic, and I really enjoyed the scale accessories. I started kind of compiling, and the bodies being really detailed. And then I started coming across a lot of videos online with folks like, you know, ESP, and you know, this is pre-Harley days. We're talking at this point circa maybe 2012. And the scale scene just started kind of taking off. It wasn't really big. And then you had a lot of guys that were, you know, just starting the Axial scene, and, you know, they're kind of getting their SEX 10s going. Back then they were Scorpions. They weren't even the SEX 10s, which were the first stages of them. And we would take those and modify them and put bodies that we would find off of New Bright vehicles or whatever bodies we could find at the flea market that had more detail. And over the years, that kind of just became my niche, is just to keep doing these off-long vehicles where you put bodies and chassis together that aren't supposed to be together, axles on chassis that don't belong, and transmissions and setups that don't belong, and you just go 3D print your own stuff now, you know. So as my kids grew up, we got really heavy into crawling, and my wife works as a behaviorist, helping young children with special needs, and she was doing really well and doing amazing, moving mountains by helping all of these children. And knowing everything there is to know about my own two children at the time, and then our third. And lo and behold, our oldest and our youngest are on the spectrum of autism. So my wife dove right in and she became certified based off of their needs, and in turn gained a career out of it. And I kind of felt like, God, like that's a strong woman. That's an amazing woman that would dedicate her life at that point to her kids in that fashion. And I kind of felt like I need to do something, you know? So I created a support group with ASD crawlers. I created ASD crawlers and called Brandon up, my best friend. I said, hey, we're going to do this. What do you think? I love the idea. Let's do it. So then we started having these little mini get-togethers. And, you know, it was really intended to just support other parents that have children on the spectrum come to an area where it's a safe zone, right? No judgment. Let's just enjoy the hobby. Well, a few months after that, and that going well, I kind of came up with the idea of, you know, I think we should do an event, a fundraiser. And so I called Brandon. I'm like, yo, dude, we're going to do a fundraiser. I'm thinking this, and that. I got some ideas of some places. And Brandon was like, all right, cool, man. We'll talk about it in the morning. Yeah, you got it, bro. Well, he wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning to an event that's created, and probably about 150 people already confirmed going to this event that we still had no idea where we're going to have it. And that was the beginning of ASD crawlers. You know, simply put. Of course, that's a Reader's Digest version. There was a lot of craziness that happened in between. But, that was kind of the gist of it, man. And here we are, you know, on our 6th straight year of events. Well, I wouldn't say straight because we had to take COVID off, right? Like a lot of the world did. But here we are going into our 6th anniversary event, and we have well over a dozen events under our belts where we have well over 150 to 250. And this year it looks like we're going to be in the 300 to 350 range of people at an event, you know what I mean? And we've done everything by the book every step of the way. We've gotten permits. We get event insurance. We've never cut a corner to make sure that everything and everyone is taken care of in case of an emergency. And it's been amazing. The support that we've gotten from so many people has been just words can't even express, to be honest with you. You know, ASD Crawlers donates to 2 causes. One, we donate to a cause that is to help children that were recently diagnosed with autism. And it's a nonprofit organization that works early intervention programs for children with special needs. And they do amazing. I know this because my kids went through the same program. So that we felt like we had to start there right at the beginning. But then there's another side of autism, right? And that's our adults on the spectrum, right? The ones that didn't get the proper attention to get a diagnosis when they were younger. And now they're living as adults affected by autism daily. So we'd also donate our other half to a foundation called the Flybrave Foundation out of Sacramento, California. And they help adults on the spectrum of autism with like job placement camps and job opportunities, fitness camps, mentorship programs with local PD, educational seminars for first responders to help them identify and know how to best work with people that you meet that may have mental deficiencies, right? So our biggest goal at the end of the day has always been mental health, because that's what it kind of stems into so many avenues, right? Again, man, we're honored. You know, this is a new location for us this year, and we're able to fit a lot more people in it, and we're really excited for, you know, what it's going to bring, you know, and the fun and the mini events that we have is crazy in itself. It's a blast, you know. It's not just a crawling event, it's a full RC event. So you bring your full arsenal, whether you're into bashing, whether you're into drag racing, whether you're into crawling, whether you're into the micro crawlers, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have something for everyone, you know. Sorry, I talk a lot. Sometimes you just got to give me the sign.
No, you good, bro. This is your show, Oscar.
Right.
This is your show, brother. We love it, man. We love it, Oscar. I just to jump on that. Thank you, Jake. That was what I was going to do. Thank you, brother.
I was looking for it.
Yep. Thank you. So yeah, Jake post the link of the website for ASD. Check them out. I think the order for the shirts is still on.
So we were supposed to we are going to close it last night, but it's been a crazy Monday.
Okay.
So it's still open. So I mean, if you want to head on over tonight, I'm
Okay.
sure you can definitely still order. If you're the kind of person that just may live on the other side of the states and it's just not feasible for you to attend,
Yeah.
you want to take a little bit of of what we do and maybe just offer some support. You can always order a shirt and hoodie, and usually about 2 weeks after the event, we'll get those shipped out to everyone, so that they can have their stuff in the hand.
I already ordered my shirt.
I
I'm looking
know.
forward to see
Yeah,
that.
but see, I noticed that you put pickup on yours, so I know that I know you're coming. You can't fool me, bro.
Oh, you got me there. Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
have to get a hoodie. I love
Yeah.
hoodie.
Oh, hoodies. So let me tell you, I am a gnarly hoodie fan. When I mean like a fanatic, I own well over 30 hoodies at this moment.
I'm almost with you.
And still growing. Yeah. The funny thing is, like, when I lived in California, oh my God, I wear a hoodie every day, even if it was, I mean, unless it was like in the 90s and hundreds. Even then I might still do it. But I would wear them so often out there. But now that I live out here in the desert in Arizona, it's like I can only wear them for like 3 months out of the year. So, I got to space them out,
They look amazing, bro. That new design. I love it, bro. I love
Oh
it.
man, huge shout out to Judd Rummage on that. He killed it for us. He came to the table and he's like, yo, I want to do something really fresh for you guys that's really gonna just make your logo pop. But I really need to know a little bit more about you guys. So, Brandon and I were both raised by single parents, and we're both single children, and we always wanted brothers and we never had the opportunity. So as adults, we found ourselves, and 11 years going, and man, that he's my blood could make us any closer, so we vicariously live through what we do, and so yeah, Judd was like, I need to involve brotherhood, I need to involve the time of the year that we're having this event. It's a crawler event, but we need to spice it up, and boom, he came up with this amazing logo that we just fell in love with from the moment we saw it.
That is a beauty, bro. I love it. Just crazy. Look at that,
Right.
man.
So we're also gonna have on the shoulder is the patch that we always kind of put on. It's just a logo that shows our established year when we started,
Okay.
which was 2016, and then on the back you're gonna have all of the sponsors on the back of the shirt. Yep.
Awesome, man. Guys, check that. We put the website there. Oh, look at the hoodies right here. Jess. Look at
And obviously these are going to be renditions, so they're going to be a little bit different from what you see, but you should have the logo of the established on the shoulder. Again, you're going to have this on the front, or on the back, sorry, and then something on the shoulder, or sorry, the chest.
On the chest. So we got this is the patch that you're talking about?
Yeah, that'll be the on the sleeve on
the
average.
sleeve. And this on the back, we have all the
correct.
Yeah, and then this bro, I love this. That is sick. Look amazing, man.
So we're also going to have we ordered some PVC patches this time of that logo. So, and then we also we did something special that unfortunately you have to be there to see. But a lot of you guys aren't going to see it, so I'm just going to say it anyways. Oh well, I'm going to get in trouble for sharing this, but we've always appreciated the challenge coin, right? We've had a lot of sense of respect for it, but we used to host an event called Crawl Masters, and Crawl Masters is when we're not kind, we're not nice, we're not politically correct in that sense. We're more like, listen, we're calling anyone that thinks they can crawl. You think you're the best? Show it. Let's see it. $50 buy-in, winner takes all. Right? Only the top 50 drivers get a chance to compete, and it's gruesome. We will have you guys crawling on the side of a cliff next to the ocean. Like, it is brutal. Okay. And we used to use chips so that everyone would pull a chip with their number. So we had chips. We didn't have coins. So in commemoration of Crawl Masters, which we haven't had in a few years, I actually made specific chips for this year's event. And on the back, it'll give a thanks to everyone that participated. So there's a lot of good stuff that's going to be in the goodie bag. Things like the chip. RC Plate Shop donated a license plate package for every single person that registered. There's going to be, a sticker package in there as well. And our sticker packages are nice. They're die cut stickers with all of our logos as well. And they cater to, the colors that would be nice for male and, colors for female and thereof. If you're into the pinks and the purples, we try to incorporate a lot of different color palettes because we know that people want to do different things with their cars, and scale stickers are always cool. you know
Definitely. We love stickers. We know
right,
that.
right. So again, man, it should be a really good time. We're gonna bring a taco truck in this time. So we're gonna have a taco truck going, and then hot dogs get dished out at lunchtime. People usually crawl throughout all night going into Saturday night. The raffle is one of the biggest raffles, I want to say, in California.
Okay.
We average about 2.5 hours for our
Wow.
raffle. And it's that crazy, and we play and we have a good time with it. When we had it in August, I would let people throw water balloons at us, like we would have water fights. This time it's in September, so I'm not really looking forward to the water. But we usually
It's a
bring
perfect time to use that hoodie.
right. But we'll set up, a really large Jenga set, and we'll make people compete for a truck, and we'll bring a cornhole game out, and people got to compete for another truck on that side, while we're raffling off tickets just to kind of keep it entertaining. Then we get the kids involved, and that's when we have a really good time. We'll have a dance off, musical chairs, and whatever kind of amazing, just cool, fun ways to do it. And sometimes we'll crawl up and pull up anyone that doesn't own anything. So if you don't own a bicycle, we'll be like, how many kids don't have a bicycle? We'll get like 3 or 4 kids up there, and we'll pull out tickets, and we'll make sure that they go home with the bicycle, and no purchase necessary. Those are the kind of things that really make the event really euphoric, and just enjoyable, because it's not just for us adults that geek out with RC trucks, but it really includes family altogether. I love being able to go out and crawl. I haven't crawled in so long because we're just so busy with the business side of things and where I work that I can never get there. But it's fun when you go out and hit a trail and you're just watching, and you see moms and daughters and husbands and sons, and then a combination thereof, and they're out crawling, having a good time. Like that's like, like you just can't. What do you say to that other than like, that's awesome, So it's what really I think just being able to give people that opportunity to do is amazing in itself.
It's just incredible, Oscar, man. I cannot express it enough, man. What you guys do out there, especially for our kids, for our people who suffer from this, it goes in hand to hand for what we do here in Operation 11 Charlie, right? The mental side of it, trying to help out, trying to figure out. When you talk earlier about your wife getting into it, understanding, it just like drove my memory back to my wife, understanding what PTSD is and what all that stuff, how to understanding, man, and trying to help, trying to figure out, and all that stuff. It just incredible, bro. Our first Oscar, this is our first induction ceremony. Was so special because it was our first ride. But I always tell the guys, it was this fellow veteran, Marine veteran, 3 years ago, brother. We were an event called No Man Left Behind here in Florida that Wonder Warrior sponsored, RC
That's
event.
awesome.
And our first inductee, brother, again, a Marine veteran, he came with his kid, and his kid has the condition, bro. So as soon as he got into the location there, he saw the RCs. He just ran into the RC, right, all day. And I saw them because we were trying to figure out which veteran at the time. It was different, trying to figure out what was the right person, what the right veteran for us to do our first induction. But
Sure.
all of us look into this veteran and he's a little kid. So in the afternoon, we went and did I said, brother, we choose you here in Operation 11 Charlie for you to be our first inductee, right? And we did. He was so excited, bro. His kid, he would start crying, all that stuff. Cause his kid, man, he said that he didn't focus. I don't know, maybe a couple of seconds in anything that he was trying to get him to focus in. when he saw the RC, that's what he did all day, bro.
Yep.
RC, and he was, oh my God, he couldn't believe he was so excited. That's not just it. Because at the time we just started, man. We didn't have funds. We only had one RC to give away. They did a raffle, and you know who won it? The little kid won the raffle.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
The kid won
How
the
amazing.
raffle. So he took the whole RC. So they took 2 RCs back home with this veteran and his kid. And he was seeing the kid. So, oh my God, those trips all day on the trails with us and with his dad. It was just very special, man.
There's nothing more amazing than to give someone the gift of that happiness that they can enjoy, right? And that is very similar to how my sons took to crawling, you know. And they enjoyed it so much, and it just became kind of what we did together, you know, and it became our hobby. And we would do things, you know, together to have fun. And now my oldest is like trying to get into 3D printing. And so, you know, like it's so enjoyable on so many dimensions that you can really use it in an educational fashion on so many levels, you know, and it's a great therapeutic thing to do, to just, in my opinion, just go out, hit a trail, just clear your mind and just kind of recenter yourself, you know, and just kind of come back to the world like, all right, I'm back, you know, but I feel re-energized, refreshed, you know, and exhausted, but you know, but yeah, those are the things, man, that just make it so well worth it, you know.
It's powerful, bro.
Yes.
And RC, this RC is powerful, man. The way that especially how we use it, you guys use it, it's just incredible, man.
You know, it was kind of interesting. So the second year we had our event, well, first year kind of rough, but there was a child who ended up falling from a rock and just falling right behind me, right on another rock. And he was affected by autism, and we were so scared for him the whole morning. They had to get him airlifted out, you know, and we were just like trying to host this event. And I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, this kid, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Is he okay? And right around noon, we get the notice that, hey, we made it to San Francisco Children's Hospital. He got checked out, not a single bone broken. He's fine. He's actually back up. And we're just like, as soon as we let everyone know, like everyone just let go of that feeling, you know, and we're able to enjoy it. And it was one of the most amazing feelings I can ever explain, you know. And but going into year 2, there was we hosted the event at Frank Rain's Off-Road Park, which is in Patterson, California.
Okay.
And some family decided that they were going to camp there at random that date. And so they show up, and here's a full park of people and maybe 2,000 RC trucks. You know, people bring multiples, and it's just nuts, right? You go to, you drive, you're just walking past people's campsites, and it's just overflowed with RC stuff. And these folks didn't understand what was going on. So that day we had the event, and they came down and were checking it out, and they approached us, and they're like, yeah, so we just needed something to do this summer. And we were like, let's camp. So we, you know, got a campsite here like 6 months ago. And we're like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So, you know, what is this all about? And so we explained, this is about autism awareness. And, you know, we raise funds for X, Y, and Z. And you know, we do this and that. And they're like, are you kidding me? You have no idea. Our son is autistic. And we're like, what? Like, so let me get this straight. You guys on a whim grabbed a campsite here, not knowing there was an event even happening, just showed up. Wow. There's an event happening, and it's autism awareness. And so they're just blown away by, I guess the kid was getting into his 13, 14 years of age. And he started feeling like, as an autistic child, as a human being, he wasn't being supported by people. And he had a really low self-esteem. And mom comes up to us at the end of the event and says, my son comes up to me and says, oh my gosh, like, all of these people are here to support what I'm affected by. All of these people are here to celebrate who I am. And that was his takeaway from that. And I looked over at Brandon, I looked at him, I was like, bro, I could literally hear that and do this the rest of my life and
Yeah.
completely just be okay with any hiccups that we go moving forward, because that was so worth it.
Yeah.
You know, the kid ended up winning an RTR.
Wow.
They ended up, yeah. And it was really cool because once he got his RTR, he didn't have a battery, but no big deal. You know, I mean, like we all just kind of pitched in. So then one of us gave him a battery and the other one says, hey, you know what, take my charger. Hey, you know what, let's do this. Let's hook your truck up and let's throw some, you know, scale goodies at it. And the next thing you know, the whole little community just kind of gravitated and just kind of, and he was just so blown away by the gesture, you know. And like I said, that's what it's about, you
That's
know.
what it's about, brother. This RC community, man. In our cases here, ASD and Operation 11, we're so grateful, bro. It's just amazing people out there that they always put us on the ground and being humble of how many. There's a lot of good people out there trying to help our whatever cause that is there, help out. I mean, just incredible, Oscar. And oh my God, man, just Oscar, the event, man. I know we got some people in there. The event is on September 17th. The location for it, Oscar.
You got it. You got it. So the details, the 411, if you may.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a long day and I've had a lot of caffeine. We're talking September 17th. It's going to be at Bear River Lake Resort, and that's located in Pioneer, California. Registration starts promptly at 7 a.m. and unfortunately camping is sold out. So if you want to attend, you have to be either a day of event or try to find a hotel or somewhere close by to go to and from. But the event will run all day long. So it's not going to be one of those things where you're kind of always hanging around your campsite. You're always out and about. There's crawling. We're going to have a sled pull competition. We're going to have RC darts, right? We're going to have a ramp that you're going to send it. For person that gets it closest to the dead center is going to win a prize. There's going to be sand drags going on. There's going to be a monster truck, monster jam put on by NorCal Monster Trucks. What else we got? We're going to have the 24 scale, 24/118 scale course. Oh, there you go. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. And I hope this is up the updated version.
The one from the website as of now.
Perfect. Yeah. So let me see here. Does it give you the schedule by chance?
Let me see here. Let me go scroll down. Sorry.
They have, if you scroll down,
there you go.
The donation spot where I mentioned in the chat is down below that too.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, you know, we're gonna have obviously a show and shine always going on. We always like to pick a couple trucks to win, and some of the time we also do a best themed truck. So the best autism themed truck will get an award by itself. We're gonna do the sand drags with RC Drag Talks. A big shout out to them for coming all the way from SoCal to host that. NorCal Monster Truck is also gonna have a tough truck challenge going on where you're gonna be able to use Class 2 truck on their course that they're going to set up. We have this extreme crawler competition going on by Bark, Bay Area RC, another Class 2 style comp set up. And if you want any of the rules, definitely head on over to our Facebook page, and the event has all of the rules set as well. And I believe the rules might be here. If not, then we'll make sure we add them here very shortly. RC Darts, as mentioned, is going to be a great, send it and have some good times with. And we're going to have the monster truck jam that's going to be all hosted by NorCal Monster Trucks, the sled pull, and then we can finally get the raffle started. And then, of course, people eat, have a good time, and they go back out for a night crawl afterwards.
Right there. Awesome, man. That's going to be sick, bro. He got the location again, like Oscar mentioned, Bear River Lake Resort in Pioneer, California, guys.
Right.
And you guys mentioned you said something.
Yeah, scroll down. You'll see the puzzle pieces. Keep on scrolling if we're on the same page.
All the way down.
How's that all the way down? All right. Well, on the one page,
I believe it will be on the home page. I believe is what.
Homepage. Oh, let me.
Yeah, or let's see.
I'm in. I forget what page, but it has all the puzzle, and it says "Become an ASD Warrior 2022."
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying. If you can't make the event, try to pick up a shirt. If you don't need a shirt, hit that donation. I mean, this is a positive thing. Like you said, it's a non-judgmental. The RC crawler is such a big tool for what we do in 11 Charlie, but for what you do, it gives it a focus point.
Yes, bro. And check them out. I see the
Right there, right in the middle.
the shop right here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I
there
see
you
it right
go.
here. Become an ASD warrior. Awesome, bro. Perfect. It's here on the shop. So there's a lot of stuff you guys can support. If you, for some reason, are not able to make it to the event, there's a lot of ways that support the guys here, man, that do so much good stuff for the community, man. It's just incredible. I love it, man.
It's a true blessing in a lot of ways too, because we have guys from our group that firsthand work inside of the RC industry, right? So we have Eric who works with Gen's Ace, and he's been with ASD since gosh, so many years now. And I work for Red Cat, so it's really cool to also work within the industry and then also have a great working relationship with all the other manufacturers to then have support this same event, right? So think about it that way, that give with the notion or the knowledge that we work well with RC 4-wheel drive, Axial, Horizon, Proline, Pitbull tires, all of the REEFS RC. We tend to work with a lot of different manufacturers to bring a lot of product into the raffle, and that took a lot of years of cultivating relationships to make sure that we don't step on any toes. So we really try to be very methodical with how we approach that and be respectful of everyone at the same time.
Man, it's incredible, man. I love it. I love it, Oscar, man. Everything you guys do, because that's the way we try to control ourselves as well, man. I love it, bro.
Listen, if you come, there's only one requisite. All right, you got to do the Cupid Shuffle with us. All right. Listen, we play music loud all day long, and it's everything that's playing, from country to hip hop to metal. I mean, it's a great day of just good times and smiles and laughs. And for me personally, it's always a great family reunion to just be able to hang out with all my RC peeps,
Sweet, man. Oh my God. Feel free, guys, here in the chat. Any questions that you guys may have for Oscar, feel free.
I was going to say, for somebody who hasn't been, what's the terrain you guys run out there?
So previous years, we had a lot of dry rock terrain, rock bed. This year, we're taking over this location, which actually used to belong to Crawl for a Cure. Crawl for a Cure had their event at this location for many years. And with them bowing out last year, making it their last year, we asked everyone if they would be okay with us migrating the event over, because they can house a little more people than our previous area. So this location is going to be definitely in the woods. You're definitely in the redwoods. There's a big, huge lake. So with the kind of erosion, hopefully, that we've seen this year, I'm hoping that there's been some water running through, because there should be a lot of exposed rock that we'll be able to use for crawling as well. So I would say it's very green, very redwood foresty in that fashion, with some decent rock, and there's also some spots where you can make them really long and dirt just runs, right? So if you bring something you just want to go out there and blast a fifth scale, you can go out there and just go in the open area and have a good time with it, type of thing as well. So we definitely, I think the only downside is 15 amp breakers. That's the only thing that kills me. Like, it's 2022, 15 amp breakers. Come on, so generators, kind of, if you're camping, it kind of ends up being a need, if you're trailering. But other than that, they have a bar and a restaurant on site. Yes, we plan on hanging out there a few nights. Probably not, because then we'll get in trouble. But nonetheless, internet there. They do have internet that you pay per day to use. Down in the location where we are at, having the actual event, the raffle, reception is really shoddy there. But in the actual cabin area, in the camping area, usually you can get some kind of Wi-Fi there. So cell phone reception, if you end up going down to at least where the restaurant is and the bar, usually you can get some reception to make a phone call home, kind of a thing.
That's awesome.
What's the restroom situation and the shower look like, and the food?
Food. So food's a must, man. We're foodies, right? So right now, so far, I got a a truck that's going to be there all day long. And from what I understand, he was the taco truck that was at Axial Fest. He's going to be doing breakfast. So breakfast burritos in the morning, tacos, burritos going into lunch, and then he'll be there all the way into the evening time so people can grab some food by him as well. Now, we also serve hot dogs ourselves. The actual lodge has their restaurant where they do the steaks and other kind of eatery things there as well. That's kind of about it, really. Showers and baths. Now, you know what's funny is I never use their showers there, so I can't confirm nor deny whether they even have any showers. But I know they have a couple different locations in the camping areas where they're big walk-in bathrooms, multiple stalls set up there. And then down where we have the actual event, there'll be 2 porta potties there for everyone to use as well. Now, the area has been groomed to help with anyone that might have some mobility issues. So if you're in a wheelchair or in a power wheelchair, the ground is dirt, but it's packed dirt. So you can at least, we can get you through. And if anyone has a problem getting through, just see anyone with one of our ASD shirts, the volunteer shirts, they'll call us in and we'll carry you in if we have to. We've done it in the past. Don't mind doing it again. It's definitely one of those like all-inclusive type of feels. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Awesome.
So, and if you are a cancer survivor, as well, or if you are someone who's affected by autism and want to attend, we invite you to come out for free. No charge. It's on us. If you want to solidify a goodie bag, just email us or at asdcrawlersrc@gmail.com, or you can also email us through the website that you guys saw here as well, which is asdcrawlersrc.com or asdcrawlers.com, because we own both. And then you can also check us out on Facebook and reach out. If you do need a code, let us know. We can definitely provide you with one so that you can register on time. Registration should be still good to go, I think, for probably about another 8 or 9 days, to which then we'll close pre-registration down completely, and you'll still be able to register the day of at the event, but you may not be able to solidify getting a goodie bag.
Okay. Oscar, they were asking there on the chat, will be there, let me see.
East Coast.
East Coast in the future. A few of the guys asked that there.
So oddly enough, when I left California to move to Arizona, that everyone literally thought that I would make another one in Arizona. It's harder to do, especially in an area where you don't have the same dedicated people with you, next to your side. I wouldn't be opposed to doing something, but we would have to find some folks that would want to help, because obviously not being able to be there to help manicure grounds, it kind of leaves everything to be interpreted as to what's there when we get there, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. I would love to be able to humor it. I'm sure my brothers, all my ASD family are watching right now going, no. Like, what are you doing? Like, we're already spread thin. But I'm serious. Like, I think that would be amazing. Or, I know there's some folks out there that have a couple events, and I think we've been able to participate and support some of the newcomers up in the East Coast area that are doing them. And if there's someone out there that wants to do it, we're more than happy to help, for the right people, to help, kind of a mentorship to help them get started and do it the right way, the way it should be done. Yeah. Not that there really is a way that should be done, but there's at least a right way and a wrong way. Don't learn by our mistakes anyways.
Let me tell you something, Oscar. If you decide to do that here in the East Coast, reach out, because I know we'll have a bunch of people dedicated to help out, brother.
Oh, no doubt. Absolutely. Like I said, it's
Maryland's a pretty good, nice spot, I think.
Yeah.
Really? Listen, I called Florida, and I mean,
there's sand. We got rocks.
Right. I found more swamps than oh man. I'm really envious I didn't get to see an alligator. That was my only gripe. I had to go to the airport to see an alligator. It was stuffed, but I mean, I saw one. But it's yeah, I mean, you never know. If there's enough support to grow and what have you, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing it. I'm sure some of my guys will be like, I'm down for a trip. We dabble in everything. So ASD loves, ASD is the event and what we do and who we became. And then we have the RC Hangout, right? Which is
Yeah.
what we is the other goofy side of us, where we go and visit, King of the Streets, and we're there for a few days with the drag race scene, and we kind of that's kind of how we stay in touch with each other. So, I mean, if you want to kind of hear more about our shenanigans, you can always check out the RC Hangout. It's a podcast as well.
Yes. It's awesome. It's always I love it. Also, what is that other event that you guys do?
So we used to do Crawl Masters.
Crawl
before.
Master. Yeah, that's the
So
one.
Crawl Masters was pretty nutty. First year we did it at Mount Diablo. It was 2 courses, 25 gates apiece, $50 buy-in. We capped it off at 50 people. And it was like, you need to bring your A game. Ironically enough, more than 70% of people broke down. They couldn't even finish through the courses. And honestly, at the end of the day, you're fighting your time. So you're not really fighting anyone else. So, the pressure's on yourself to get through the course in a timely manner. And I'm not really a ginormous fan of Sorka rules, but I adapted some and modified them to fit what I feel it should be like. And it just made it really cutthroat. So the first event was there. It was a great time. It rained that morning. People were slipping and sliding on the rocks. It was crazy. It's an event that shouldn't have happened, honestly. And I think the first place winner ended up taking $1,700 home that day.
Wow.
And then we did the same thing. I kind of wanted to adapt the whole cash stays feel of drag racing, but in a crawler scene. So the second year we took it to the coast, and we did it at Pigeon Point in off Highway 1. And you have
that's the one I saw the video. That was crazy.
Yes, and the water's crashing in behind you. So we're there, and the swell was supposed to go down about 9 a.m., which would give us about 45 minutes to set the trail and go. Had already been there the day before and the weeks prior, so I already knew in my head where I was going to send everyone. Problem is that night a big storm came in, and the swell stuck around a lot longer than we wanted to. So at some given point, I looked around and I'm like, man, I have like 200 people here to watch 50 people compete. Like, this was like going to the Mavericks to see people surf. Like, this was gnarly. You look up and you just see a line of hundreds of people watching you as you're crawling, and the waves crashing behind you. And at any given point, they're going to take you or they're going to take your truck, and salt water and electronics, let's face it, it's not the smartest thing to do. So people broke down, people tried to winches failed, gears got stripped. I mean, it was gnarly. Tires got beads ripped off of them. This was the most gruesome event that I've ever experienced and seen. And it was so awesome to do it. And as the day progressed, the water kept going down. So the stress got a little different, but the rocks changed. Like the formation of them was changing throughout the day. The humidity was changing. It was a challenge, no matter if you started at the beginning or you were the last one.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, we only had, I want to say, like maybe 4 or 5 people that actually finished the entire thing. And I think first place was around 2,300, and we had first, second, and third place going that time. And again, man, it's just a gnarly event. Yeah, there's a lot of videos of it out there. I know Josh Harley Designs, he did a video about it, and ESP, right? What is it? Extreme Scale Performance.
Yes,
Josh,
he did one. Yeah,
he did one. His I like a lot. His video was really cool because it shows that point when the sun came out, and then it just changed the whole dynamic of the event. But it was a good time, man. It was a blast. And third year we changed it up. We did an indoor track. 2 people finished. I made it too hard. I shouldn't have done that. I had made a decision. I'd said, no, we're going to make them go backwards. And then all my guys are like, no, dude, no one's going to be able to do it. First person, they did it. Oh, sweet. Well, the rest of the day, no one did it until the last person went up and accomplished it. It was a gnarly course, but I should have made it more attainable for more enjoyment, but it was fun, so we haven't had a Crawl Masters in a while. I'm hoping 2023 is going to be the year we bring it back and we do it. And it's a very cutthroat event, and we have people that come from Oregon, Washington, Nevada, just to compete. And, there were some trucks that went out there and the game was be as light as you can be, the carbon chassis, and then the body you can cut as much as you want off, and as long as you at least have a quarter of the tires covering, you're good. So these folks will run 850 Ma packs of lipo 3s and thinking light is the way to go. Well, at the beach it was so gusty that 2 or 3 people's trucks ended up getting airlifted. So so again, every event has its own set of challenges that it brings, and it's you never know what you're going to get.
That's crazy.
I got a quick question.
Go ahead.
So, this is personal, Oscar.
Yes, it's real. It's real. It's not fake.
No, besides that, we've had other people use that hair as a paintbrush, just to let you know.
Yeah.
In the hobby, what's your favorite? You get drag racing, the low riders. What's Oscar's love in the hobby?
Right. So for a lot of folks right now, they're meeting me for the first time now, like in this day and age. And in this day and age, they have me being a little more of the face of the RC lowrider scene, right? And it's a big movement, and I'm just proud to be a part of history with it and seeing it grow and being part of the innovation that goes with it, just to see what firsthand how the evolvement is happening within us. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to be a crawler. I'm always going to be a scaler, a hardcore scaler at that. And not a lot of people know that about me, but I am a straight scale geek. 1.55 sub 4 tires. I will put work in, and that's just how I get down. Hard bodies or no bodies, in my opinion. So my second part of the RC hobby that I enjoy is drag racing. It's a close second, but the lowrider is kind of its own thing. It's third in my opinion for me, but with a big emphasis on first because it's work too.
Red Cap stepping up big on that. What was the one that just did 59?
Yeah, we just dropped in fact, you guys want to see the body really quick?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Good. That's awesome, bro. I see there real quick. Oscar comes in. We got Vince Vargas in the house. How you doing, Vince? Man, good to see you here, brother. Kevin Gibbs, Luca Banks. Let's see here. Big Red Tony. Anybody? Thank you guys for being here with us and hanging out with us. That's just awesome, man. Oh yeah, man. I was watching that video that he was doing with that guy from that last release they have. Was it last couple of days ago? Man, that was sick, bro.
Well, there was one guy I saw, he threw a bunch of the REEFS, the 300s in it, and the thing, I mean, it was just all over the place, animal fast.
That's crazy, bro.
Unbelievable reaction.
So let me turn this blur off. All right, here you go.
Man, look at that, bro. That is sick, guys.
So we dropped the 59 Impala. And this was honestly the hardest body that we've had to make to date. Mainly because of those fins that you see back there.
The details, huh?
Right. I mean, you have molded lights into the actual Lexan itself. Wow. So there's buckets in the back. Then you have 2 bulbs per rear. We even were able to make sure that we left the markers in the fenders clear, so that you can actually use real ambers in there, and there are buckets in there for them.
Wow.
So yeah, we went big with this one, and this was a lot of hard work. It took about 1.5 years to create this body.
You said scale nerd, you meant it.
Yes. So and it's different not being a scale nerd in the lowrider scene, but it was really fun when for a lot of folks that didn't know that I was into that scene. And I build my custom subwoofer enclosures. I have 4 15 scale 15s 1.5-inch speakers, and I build the box. I 3D print them. I install an amplifier, Bluetooth, and I run them off of a 450 3S mAh battery. And I take them to car shows. I cut the trunks open. All the stuff that I learned and a passion from doing in the crawler scene, I just carried that over into what I do with these. And it's been a blast because there's so many people that just bring another sense of talent to it. It is not like the crawling scene. It's a little more cutthroat between some folks, because you're not dealing with the same demographic. And not that it's bad, but it's a little more. It's not so much elevating each other, rather like, oh, I can one up though. I can do better. You know what I'm saying? But that challenge is something that is part of the lowrider culture, you know, so it just comes with the streets, you know? But yeah, at the end of the day, crawler, bro, all day. I would choose crawling over any sector of the hobby. If you tell me tomorrow, hey dude, we're going to do one thing. What do you want to do? I want to go crawl. That's all I want to do. Just clear my head. You know,
talking about talent, we got there in the chat. We got RC Patina, got Eric.
Oh, Eric, what up, dog? Love my boy Eric, man. That man is amazing. Let me tell you,
bro.
Such a huge heart, man.
Yes.
I hope I see you, Eric, at AAC this year. Hopefully, you get to make it. Hopefully, we get to see you and the wife make a trip out this way. So that'd be awesome.
Definitely, good guy right there. Chainsaw, welcome in, brother. So Oscar, that one that you had, that's a limited edition, right? It's what, 1,000 of them?
Yeah, we only created 1,000 or 1,001 from what you just saw. Maybe 1,002. I don't know. So they give me the car, they give me the parts, and they're like, I need you to create the movie car, because the movie, we need to start filming before you know, they arrive. You know, we have to be ready for the arrival of the new product and the new launch. So they give me the car, they give me all the parts, I assemble it. And so the video that you guys saw being shared was the actual movie car that I created for that purpose. And we go out, we film it, we shoot it. That's actually where I do a lot of my photography. And I don't know if you guys, well, we talked about it earlier, right? Yeah. So I got published in a magazine for the first time ever. Right.
Oh, no, I saw that.
Right. But a lot of my photography stems from scale truck photography. Right. So a lot of pictures that are on our website, I can proudly say that a lot of them are mine. There's some that are made by some photographers that we pay, and there's some other ones that are just studio shots that someone else takes just inside of a white box, you know. So it's kind of cool to see your photographs be good enough that your bosses say this needs to be on our website, you know? And so that's kind of like where it came from, just the photography side of it. So my hobby, because now my hobby used to be RC, but because my hobby's work now, I need another hobby to go with it. And so now I've just branched out to make my hobby photography more well-known, you know what I'm saying, or more established, you know? So a lot of the times when we take these pictures of these cars, you know, and like I tell the guys, like, dude, scale's where it's at always. Like, scale wins, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what got me to buy the car when I saw it, you know?
That's so awesome. I say there, Vince says, Red Cat is lucky to have Oscar on board, especially with the growth of the company. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for those kind words. It's really, it means a lot. You don't expect to see, you know, growth, you know, you just go into work every day and it's just, it's every day as usual, but it's really fun when you hear that, hey, you know, I looked at Red Cat differently now that you're there.
Yeah.
Like I see it with a little bit more of an open eye and a little more acceptance, because I see what they're doing. I see what they're trying to do. They're not what we originally thought they were or had been in the past, you know? So it's really a blessing to just be a part of that change and be a part of that growth, because I mean, like, who else could say that their job every day is to be part of an innovative product that, you know, people around the world are acting like kids over, you know?
Man, but you Oscar and the boys always awesome to be around, man. You guys always light up wherever you guys are at, man. So
dude, it's a trip, man. And that's what I always say is, like, you know, we're blessed that we all found each other in at different points in our lives, but at almost like four puzzle pieces, and at some given point they just all just came together. Because, you know, we have Jeff's the old guy, you know, I always have to make sure that he's okay and he's taking his medication. I usually call the hospice house every once in a while to make sure my boy's good. Give him an extra Twix bar and a cookie for me, you know what I'm saying? But you know, he's a lot of guidance for us, and he's been in the hobby for a long time, and brings a lot of knowledge and just a cool head when we prevail. And you have Eric, and Eric is the clown of the group. You know what I'm saying? He will make anyone laugh at any situation, even if it's not laughable. He's just that kind of person.
Yeah.
And you know, he's a jokester, and he has a quick tongue, and that quick tongue has gotten us in trouble a few times, you know. So
Yep.
but he's like your little brother. You're like, yeah, shut up, cállate, you know, like. And then, you know, there's Brandon, and Brandon is just business savvy to the end
Yeah.
of the world and back. And you know, someone like myself that and Jeff, well, all three of us, man, we all spent too much time in the streets, and we all had spent too much time trying to avoid not getting stuck in the streets. And you know, we're blessed that we at least have that knowledge of each other to know that you know, that's not who we are, and that who we are is a reflection of what we try to do every day, you know. So you know, we're very blessed. We're very blessed. You know, they're my Achilles heel half the time when we're together. But I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world, man. I'm telling you.
and it's what you guys have become, man. That helps shape people in a way, you know. So you guys, you know.
You know, and it's a trip because we know we're all card carrying members, and I'll let you know. So it's kind of funny because we're all brown, right?
Yeah.
And we all have white wives, you know. So we always tell them we have our card, you know, the signature, sign if you can. Okay. Sign if I can't. Right.
Obi, why are you laughing, Obi?
Hey, because I feel the same struggle, man. Every time I gotta convince you, I'm still Hispanic sometimes.
It's kind of funny because, you know, one of the guys I work with, he's been together with this, you know, female counterpart for years, and she speaks Spanish. So, you know, I met her for the first time today, and I'm walking out, and he goes, "Hey, say something in Spanish to her." And so I'm like, "Why doesn't this guy know Spanish? And he's been living with you for 7 years, right?" And she says, "He's a little pendejo." So then I sit there, and he looks at me. He's like, "Man, that kind of blew up in my face, you know. Like, you don't put two people that speak Spanish together to talk trash about you in the same spot. It's gonna happen, you know." But it's interesting, man. You know, being bilingual is a whole another ball game, right? I always tell people, you know, because I joke around, I do voiceover work, you know, here and there, and so English is not my first language. So I actually learned Spanish first. I didn't learn English until like maybe second or third grade. So it's something that I struggled with quite a bit through high school, and didn't find the right way to articulate, and a lot of times got myself in a lot of trouble in class because, again, I didn't understand the language very well, you know. But now as an adult, I see so much of the benefit of just being able to just have what I have from both sides, because I feel bad that I didn't give my kids that same gift, you know. I'm like, man, I failed. Damn it. I'm like, I talk to my kids like, "Hey, mijo, blah, 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 blah." Dad, like, what are you saying?
They just look at you with this blank look.
Yeah, they're like, "Look, Mom, Dad's lost the cabeza, whatever you guys call it again."
So Yellow Dog Adventure said Oscar has the voice to be a radio announcer.
But I'm telling you, man, you know, sometimes we could do that, you know. Sometimes we just be like, "All right, coming back to the show, we got Javier, Operation 11 Charlie, bring him on back, guys." You know, it's kind of funny because I used to get some folks that used to say, like, "He kind of reminds me of that the 50s guy, the Werewolf Jack or whatever, Wolfman Jack." And I was like, "No way, the beard maybe, but I got a little bit more of a Barry White voice, you know what I'm saying?"
Yeah, someone said that in the comment there. Wolfman man.
See, I'm telling you, I've gotten that before so many times. I'll take that one though, because that dude was dope. He was cool. He was a cool cat. He was too cool for his time.
Oh my goodness, Oscar, man, what can we expect next year or following years for SSD, man? What is your vision? What are you trying to get? What can we expect from ASD for the next couple of years or so?
You know, primarily I always would have said, man, total world domination, you know, but COVID has taught me a lot. And being able to, like a phoenix, to be able to come back from the ashes after not having an event, and not even knowing if people would even want to come back to it, really threw me off last year. But it still worked, and we were able to raise the most funds we ever did last year to date. And, I think the best thing I can want at this point is just to be able to continue giving people an event that they deserve, right? A good time with RCs the way it should be and the way it's always been intended to be. And California used to host the best events, in my opinion, around, back when Axial was still at Cisco Grove, then you have Proline by the Fire. It's always been a great event. And it wasn't always Proline by the Fire. It was the G6 before that. Then it was the Enduro race, but I think at this point in life, just to be able to stay relevant, to be able to keep bringing eyes and attention to the cause, and hopefully, just keep changing lives wherever we can in a positive manner, I'll take that as a win.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. My goodness, it's just awesome, man. Let me see here, guys, here in the chat. Any more questions for Oscar? Feel free. We're still about a half an hour, 9:45. We're gonna do the drawing on that waffle that we had going on for that Red Cat. Say something, Bennett.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, nope.
Say, is it a rain or shine event?
It is a rain or shine event. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll rock it no matter what. Till the fat lady sings.
So is that night run? I know you said 1 day event, but you said people arrive since Wednesday, whatever, Friday, whatever. I saw there like a night run there, some pics of.
Yeah, we've always had night runs, and people are on the trails Friday night. They're on the trails Saturday night after the event. Okay. Usually Manny from Lit LED will come out and he'll gather around his troops, and next thing you know, there's just a train of lights
all the way
start going, and people just kind of fall into place. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of events shoved into one day, so that's why I really had to think about the schedule this year, because a lot more people wanted to do mini events. A lot of people wanted to offer some more dimension. And I think, you know what, I'm going to strike that. Earlier, you asked me what I want to do. I want to change it. I want to make it a 2-day event next year. Like that's my goal. That's my ultimate goal. Now that I actually thought about that, because I would love for the event to be a Friday and Saturday event.
Friday, Saturday.
2-day event gets East Coasters to fly out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It gives them something worth visiting at that point. If it's
the calls and you guys, the event, what I've seen is definitely worth it. But given a 2-day to make that trip from East Coast, I mean,
no, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, even on a Sunday can be wrap up. You know what I'm saying? Always make it like a half a day. People just kind of hang out and do something, have some fun. But like even the previous years, we've always offered little things to try and make it more expandable. So for a lot of the families that arrive Friday, a lot of the times we bring out a blow up screen, and then we'll play movies, on the loudspeaker, and pop popcorn for the kids, and it kind of gives that whole area. Like the previous location that we had the event at was really cool because it was all like fenced off and enclosed. So kids are riding their bikes up and down, what I'm saying, like scooters and crawlers, bashers, you name it. It was just like everyone's just out having a good time, and next thing you know, you have all of us, parents going from one trailer to the next, get topped off on your drink, what I'm saying, just having a good time. Like, hey, I got tacos. You want to? Yeah, I'll take a taco. And then you go down to the next one. I got a hot dog. Yeah, I'll take a hot dog. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I'm a foodie, as you can tell. So like, if I'm camping, dude, I'm bombing some campsites. Like, what, you got some tri-tip? I smelled it from over there. I know you got tri-tip.
Hey man, you're gonna need to stop talking about them tacos and tri-tips, man. Because
bro,
no.
I'm telling you, man.
You don't got tacos in Alaska, bro?
Hey man,
they're frozen by the time they hit the table.
Are the true street tacos that are going to be there, or is this
true street? Yeah. Oh man, I don't. If I don't approve it, it don't get done. And your boy here's the taco king. I love tacos. That's all out. I can live off tacos if my glucose can handle it.
I see there, Kevin Gibbs, man. RC has brought so many people from different backgrounds together and helped solve many of life problems. Definitely. Well said, Kevin.
Well said. Absolutely.
RC therapy, definitely, brother. That's what I love, man. That's what I love too. That's what for us has become a little bit easier for us veterans, right? To to get into the hobby, especially when they try the crawling side of it, right? What we're
Right.
trying to do here in Operation 11 Charlie, and just going out to the trails or whatever crawling out there, it's just relaxing, brother.
It is, man. I think for me, when I would crawl by myself before I started bringing the kids out,
Mhm.
and the biggest takeaway for me again was just hitting some rocks, finding a challenge, and sometimes getting stuck on that challenge until you get it right, and then
Yeah.
it's the small wins,
Yeah.
right? It's every little win on the trail
Yeah.
that makes you feel triumphant at the end.
Yes.
Yes. And what better way okay, listen, it sucks when you break down. We all know this, right?
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
that's part of the game, right?
Yeah,
It's a part of having fun with these. But to be able to complete something, anything, and I have a firm belief in this. And my wife kind of instilled this in me a lot of years ago. Every morning I wake up and I don't leave the house unless I do the bed. I got to make the bed. And the reason for that is I was of a mind state before mentally because I suffer from severe depression and social anxiety.
Yeah.
And so I host these events. And if you're at the event and if you know me well enough, you know when I'm taking off, and I'll disappear for 15, 20 minutes and regroup. And Brandon usually can see it.
Yeah.
And he'll grab me, let's go. And he'll go behind the trailer. Hey, do you good? Yeah, I'm good, dude. I'm just, all right, cool. Just take your time, take some breaths, get down to zero, And so a struggle for me, if I can minimize a struggle every day, if I could start my day by accomplishing one task to start the day off in a positive manner, I'm going to do it. And so by doing my bed, doing a simple task, I just putting the bed sheets back up, the comforter back over, putting the pillows up. It doesn't have to be immaculate. It should be, but it doesn't have to be immaculate, but I accomplished a task. So now when I go about my day, moving forward, I'm already feeling the motion of let's get stuff done. Let's get it going. It's the mind's working in a positive manner now. It's not, oh, I don't feel like doing it today. Well, that's fine. You just gave up. You literally just took the L for the day. If so, that's what I tell my wife every day we wake up. I do the bed. And she was like, today I don't feel like. No, I'm not taking the L today. Today's not the day. I want a good day.
Yes, sir.
That's my that's my 2 cents.
I'm
No,
saying,
man,
I listened to a podcast about positive reinforcement in your life, and that was one of the big things was making your bed and start off the day accomplished or start off the day already achieving a goal or I'm saying, Wayne, even at the hotel, I make bed at the hotel. Javier can vouch for that. I get up in the morning and make bed at a hotel. My mates probably come in and like, what am I supposed to do?
Right. But it sparks that inner fire. It would be, and you don't even know it. It doesn't, because it doesn't feel like a fire then. It's just a spark, And then as the day progresses, and then you get onto your next task and you accomplish that, and now that spark is turned into a flame, and then after that, it's a full-on fire. Next thing you know, it's the end of the day, and you were able to get through it without a breakdown, without allowing the negativity to cripple you that day and hold you and hold that grip around your neck. It was very easy for me, for many years to live in that darkness and live in that spot where, like I quite frankly didn't even care if I made it home or not. Like it was at that point, and medication didn't help me. Medication made it worse. So, I took a break from everything that stressed me out. I literally just, I hid, I ran away, and I kind of reset myself. And I started coming back stronger and stronger with the mentality of, I got to get one thing done every day. I got to start on something.
Yeah, get it, man. No, I think most of us can relate in you know, at least in this kind of group that we got going on here is it's sometimes, I mean, shoot, like at least, you know, I could understand because sometimes at least just, I don't know, picking up my socks
Yeah,
is a
Right.
win, you know, like
Right.
dang, I
yeah,
Bro,
feel
I
like a
mean,
million
changing,
bucks after that.
if you ask my wife, she's gonna be like, this fool don't change the toilet paper roll. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna believe his bed story, but he won't change the toilet paper roll. No, I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
whatever it takes, man. Whatever it is, whatever
uh,
task you need to do to
yeah,
accomplish that, you
yeah,
think you could do it. I mean, shoot,
right,
get it done. Like you said, man. I feel that, and I think it's something that we should all keep in mind.
yeah,
Is just, you know, sometimes that a little win is all you need to keep to kind of start that momentum. You know, if
yeah,
it's a
right,
bed for you, if it's socks for me, if it's, you know,
right.
whatever it is, pick up your hats,
yeah,
Yeah.
whatever it is,
Find
man.
find your
It's
thing.
great.
You know, for some people, maybe just getting the dishes done, you
yeah,
know, before you
Yep.
take off in the morning or before you go to bed. You know, like I just I feel that there's a lot subconsciously that we do to ourselves to damage ourselves
yeah,
that we don't pay attention to because we're so used to being our own worst critic that we're used to walking around every day penalizing ourselves for our thoughts, our past failures, or what we feel is a failure. But when everyone else is like, dude, you're good, don't worry. Because how are we going to believe someone tells us it's okay, or are we going to believe ourselves that we're in ourselves all the time? You know, it's so it's. I always tell people when you're your own worst critic, you gotta start at zero. Gotta work back up again,
mhm,
and it's like anything else. Right now, my biggest battle right now is I was addicted to sugar.
yeah,
Okay, like I'm getting to that point where I went to the doctor recently and they're like, you're pre-diabetic, dude. And I'm like, no way, dude. Like, really? Ah, crap. I need to do something about this. And I got freaked out. And
yeah,
so I came home and the first thing I did was jumped on the treadmill every day. So now I'm trying to make it a habit. Every day I'm on the treadmill for at least 35 to 45 minutes. And, I haven't had sugar. I think I fell off the wagon once in the last month and I felt horrible the next morning. But I've cut out sugar from my day, and I have to look at it like an addiction.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
um, I can't I can't treat it like anything else because at this point, like I want to add years of quality of life back
yes,
to my life, not take away. So again, there's always battles that we're fighting, whether we care to acknowledge them or not. And some of our battles might be just working with our coworkers.
yeah,
What I'm saying, dealing with the boss every day. I mean, there's challenges that we can always try to find some kind of silver lining by counting our blessings,
yeah,
to be able to hopefully find something that could spark a positive energy and a positive thought to your day.
yes, yes, brother.
Yeah.
Especially
And let
finding,
me note on some. Go ahead.
go ahead, Ovi, go ahead.
No, just note on something you said, man, and I appreciate that. Is like, I mean, essentially, you said, uh, don't believe everything you think, because
Right.
Yeah,
we lie to ourselves all the time
Oh,
that we ain't
dude.
good enough. And
Yep.
and you know what? I appreciate you sharing all that with us, man. Appreciate it.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's finding a purpose, man. Finding a purpose and whatever that is in your life as an individual, man. Especially us guys here in our group, right? Like Ovi was saying, just always a lot of time being in a dark place and not finding um that purpose, man. And it's hard. And like I was reading one of our guys here in Operation 11 Charlie, like, recently last night lost one of his battle buddies to his own hands, right? Because of that, being in that dark place and not having uh, somebody check out or whatever, just look for those red flags. So it's hard, man, not being in that place and having my brothers like call here, my wife, like you mentioned earlier, Oscar. For me, that's one of the things saved my life. That is, she was trying to learn how to understand Javier, how to deal, how to what can I do to have my husband back some kind of a way and trying to
Right.
keep him here with me, and not so. And and that's what we do here, man. Trying to let somebody else, not just veterans, that we're here for you. Reach out in ear, whatever, man. So
Absolutely. And I think, when it comes to mental health, as men, we've fallen into a realm where we've been made to feel like it's not okay to have emotions, and it's not okay to feel and or react to our feelings, whether it's anger or sadness, you know what I'm saying, but expected to be happy with the way things are. And I'm a big advocate for men's mental health in that sense that, you know, like I'm very in touch with my feelings. I'm okay at crying. Like there's nothing wrong. You can tell me, you know what I'm saying, that you think less of me. I don't really care. That's who I am. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I always have, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, I appreciate every single thing that Operation 11 Charlie stands for on so many levels, because everyone has an ailment, and it can be physical, it could be mental, it could be something you brought back like PTSD from, you know, from serving, and your family's trying to find a way to be able to, you know, navigate the waters with having you home again, you know. And it's a stressful situation, I can only imagine. But number one, thankfully, the start is you're here. Number two, you have people that love you, they care for you. And I just want all of you guys to know, like, you know, I've never served. I had surgery as a young child and have one leg slightly longer than the other due to a hip dislocation. And I graduated in 2001. And as I graduated, I saw a lot of my really closest friends serve after watching 9/11 happen. And we lost a lot of people. I lost a lot of really good friends, and including my own family members. And one in particular that came back, and he just was never the same again, no matter how much as a family we tried to understand. And I don't think I could. But I learned a lot from the experience. And what I learned is that I'm never ever going to try and put myself in someone else's shoes to understand their feelings, other than letting them know that I'm here for them.
That's it.
Because I feel like it's it could be very disrespectful to attempt to be like, no, I get what you're saying, bro. No, dude, you don't get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You're you, I'm me. What you experience in life is what you experience. What I experience is what I experience. But that's what makes us who we are, right? And I just want you guys to know, like, have nothing but love for you guys, and I love what you guys are doing. And like I've told you, Javier, man, whatever I can do from this beautiful state of Arizona to help out, I'm more than happy to do. So please, whatever I can help you guys do, let me know, because I love what you guys do, and I fully support everything you guys stand for.
Thank you, brother. That sentiment is mutual with you guys, man. Always here, man. We are here just to do the right thing, bro. Regardless, it's with our veterans or first responder and people like you guys, just trying to make some positivity to the community in general, man. That's all we want to do.
And you know what? I loved when we were out in Florida, right? And you guys had that beautiful spread barbecue. I'm sorry, food, because I always think of food. It's my trigger. But it was the commemorative coin that you gave. I think it was it Sergeant
Sergeant Major?
Sergeant Major gave, I think, to REEFS, right?
Yes.
And he explained the story behind it. And
the coin,
yes. My heart just completely melted, man. Like, I couldn't hold it. I was so broken down in general, just because, like, again, the brotherhood that you guys have all had, you guys share something that gives you a bond that no one can break. And you guys are all amazing and bring so much talent in your own ways to the organization, you know. And you have people, Florida, where we got Minnesota, we got Wyoming, is that
Wyoming?
Wyoming, Canada, you know what I'm saying? Alaska, you know what I'm saying? You guys are all over the place. And it's not because you're chasing clout, it's because you're helping each other out. You know, I mean, like, that's amazing. That's,
you know, we had one of our veterans. Our guys are very grateful when they join our organization. And I never look at it that way, because I don't care where you come from. Oh, I don't care any background. You know, I welcome you, brother. And the veteran told me, you know, Javier White, I love the most about you guys is being inclusive.
Yeah.
You know, everybody don't care. You don't care. This year in Badlands, we had a just awesome, man. You could see veterans from different eras, brother.
That's so
And
cool.
we get together. And it's like we knew we knew ourselves from years. We had a guy from Desert Storm, a guy from Iraq era, and a guy from Vietnam. We just met up and we just ran into each other on a what is it? We were gonna send some. Oh, actually, I was
Post office.
at the post office. Yes, I was gonna send something to Wyoming or somewhere, not to Hawaii. And it's just we met up there. We said, "Hey, brother, thank you for serving," and we start talking like nothing.
You guys knew each other
Like
completely
we knew
for
each
years.
other.
Yeah.
Guy
And then
comes out.
the
Oh, that's
wife,
awesome.
the wife of the Vietnam vet, she was on a car. She yelled like, "Is that a family reunion?" So she started laughing because we like talking like, man, that's what it is, brother. It's just that
Yeah.
bond. We don't care. I don't care, man. I love talking to my guys and just let them know there's, we're here, brother. Just, it's just family, man. That's all it is.
That's and that's what's most important. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you guys are doing it all for the right reasons. And there's no doubt about it. You'd be a fool not to see the amazingness that it is that you guys do and bring to the table. And I could see it. I saw the respect, the immense respect that everyone had for each other, just standing within your group. You know what I mean? Like you could feel it. You can cut the respect with a butter knife.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And the love and just the support for one another. And man, that really meant a lot to me, because again, having family members that really kind of fell to the mental health and unfortunately no longer with us, it means a lot. And I almost wish that I could have helped him in that same way. And just, yeah, you always say that, you always look at life in that way, right? What can you have done more of? What can you have done better at? And yeah, man, that's I think my life's biggest loss, but Sergeant Perez Lopez, he did his family very proud.
There you go.
Served the Marines for multiple tours, and he was funniest dude that I ever knew in my life. My bigger cousin, my older cousin, and always treated me like a brother instead. And man, they're just, life just can never be the same without having his beautiful soul with me.
Thank you for his service, brother. Thank you for his service, definitely, man. Hey, we're here for each other regardless. That's all that matters. We're here for each other, man.
Absolutely.
Let me, man. My goodness, bro. It's always time flies by when you're having fun. Real quick, I think we gotta do that raffle.
I was gonna say, can we give away a truck now?
Yeah, we can. We need to give away a truck real quick, and then after that, we start saying our goodbyes. Any other questions that we have for Oscar, feel free.
No.
So Jake, go ahead, man. You got the stage, brother.
I got the wheel of goodness, we'll call it.
Yeah.
And we just need to know how many times we're gonna shuffle this bad boy.
7.
Actually, we gotta ask our special guest here.
I did it again.
What happened?
I accidentally spun it. Hold on a second. This don't count.
Okay, that one doesn't count. So yeah, we gotta ask our special guest here, Oscar, see how many times he wants us to between 1 and 10.
Oh, spins?
Yeah, how many?
7.
7 shuffle.
black.
I mean shuffle. Spins now. Shuffling.
I'm like 200 on black. Let's go.
Go ahead, Jake. You can share it real quick.
Right.
Are you waiting for it to stop?
No. That was my next question: is how long do we want this bad boy to spin for?
Whatever. Do it alone, bro. Do it long ways.
All right.
I mean, a minute? No, not too much. Whatever you want to do, brother. You do boss, Jake.
Let's go 25. 25 seconds.
There you go.
That's not too crazy, I don't think.
There you go.
All right, let me get it back up here again.
Awesome, guys.
Wait, but is that military time or is that civilian time?
Well, I'm a
Asking for friend.
civilian, so
Oh, okay, I didn't know. You know,
yeah.
I was going to try and synchronize my watch here.
All right, he said 7. You said 7, Oscar?
He said
7, yes,
seven.
sir.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here we
There you
go.
brother. Let's do it.
It has no sound.
There's no sound coming through. It's supposed to be a drum roll. I don't know if it comes through on video.
Russell
Round
said,
and round it goes.
there you go. There you go. Who we got?
Oh,
Who we got?
oh,
Oh,
Who we got?
oh. Mistake.
Oh,
Joshua York. Joshua York. Congratulations, Joshua. Actually, he is he's a veteran.
Hey,
we
that's
go.
He's a
awesome.
veteran, man. So Joshua, congratulations. Then this is going to Josh. That's awesome, man. I know Josh is gonna be very happy. I don't know Josh still here. He was here on the chat earlier. So that's awesome. Congratulations, Josh, everybody that always support what we do here in Operation 11 Charlie. It means a lot to us, you know, helping with these donations, all that stuff. It helps a lot for us to do what we do, take our veterans to events and all that stuff. That's what we're trying to do here. So I say, Josh, yeah, Shiki RC and gaming is and
Yep,
that's
he
it.
won.
What?
He fell asleep for a minute until he heard
He
his
fell
name.
asleep and say, what? Yeah, bro.
He's like, I'm up. Let's go. We're ready.
Here we go. Hang on. I'll show you.
Finished his
There you go.
last
There's your
build.
rig right there.
That's you, Josh. That's
Hey.
you, Josh, right there, brother. All right there. Look at that killer, man. Look at
Yeah.
that killer. I
That
love it,
paint
man, because
job.
I know we're gonna be seeing it. At least we're gonna be seeing it in a few events. We're gonna see it in balance. I know that.
That's the display truck there. Yep.
Yeah, so that's awesome. We're gonna see that. I love it, man. I know it's gonna be well used, and that's awesome. Perfect, man. That's awesome. What else, guys? Before we start saying our goodbyes, any more questions in the chat here in the panel that you guys want for Oscar? Feel free, and then we'll start saying our goodbyes. We have a few waffles lined up, guys, and we'll let you guys know. We'll have another one next Monday. So we got some stuff. Sergeant Major's on vacation, so
Yeah.
They give him time off?
sometimes.
Oh, wow.
He's like, I
What was
didn't get the
that?
submission.
Do we know who next week is?
Oh no, not well. Nathan is not here today. He had some stuff. Yeah, we'll be promoting it as we know. But yeah, we'll post it on our social media. So feel free to check us out, guys. If you guys haven't seen our a new website, o11c.org, guys. So feel free to check out our new website, new stuff coming up on our website. You okay, Obi?
no, I'm dying.
Okay.
Polar bear or something.
Right? He's fighting a bear or a moose.
A moose, yeah.
Something. So yeah, that's what we got, guys. Anything else that we need to mention? Matt, Jake, guys? No?
No, we're all good.
Real good. Okay. So Oscar, man, my goodness, bro. I cannot stress it enough, bro. We're here for you, man. Whatever you need from Operation 11 Charlie, that we are here for you guys to help you guys.
Likewise, man. Likewise, Javier. Like I said, goes both ways.
Yeah.
Love what you do. Whatever way I can ever do to help, or any of our guys that can do to help, please let us know. We're at your disposal as well.
Well, we'll do that, brother. So I guess let's start saying our goodbye. We Jake.
Thank you everyone for joining us Monday. Oscar, I think this is probably one of the most motivational shows we've had so far.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been working on my motivational speaking lately. It's day 2 of class, but I mean, like, I'm trying, you know?
It's good. It's good. And we'll see everyone next Monday.
Yes. Definitely. Obi, are you still? Hey, Sanka, are you?
No,
are you
no,
there?
no. I'm not here. I'm not here.
Got that news.
Am I supposed to say bye? Okay. Bye. I appreciate you. Hey, appreciate you for being here, Oscar. And just hey, yeah, thanks for sharing everything you shared about yourself, about the, ASD, and just thanks for coming, man. Hopefully we get in contact soon, and I have a lot more questions to ask.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the kind words. And likewise, bro. Communication is always open whenever you need me, bro.
There you go.
Appreciate you.
Awesome. Bennett,
Figure out who has the better beard, Oscar or Obi.
we're gonna be selling one on our website pretty soon. We're gonna have the
Right.
Buffalo beers.
At
So
least I got Matt with me here.
So I'm going to tell you this really quick before you wrap out. So every year they try to talk everyone into passing a hat around
Yeah.
so they can cut my beard off. But this year it ain't happening. So I have not gotten it to look this great in a long time. So
go ahead, Bennett.
Thank you everybody for coming out tonight. Oscar, definite huge thanks to you. Please give your family a huge thanks to you for allowing you to spend your evening with us instead of them. We know family time is very important, and for you to spend a whole night with us instead of them means the world to us. So please thank them for us. Everybody have a great week, and smash that thumbs up on the way out.
Thank you.
Much love, Bennett. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, brother. Kevin Gibbs, prayers, everyone. Thank you, Kevin Gibbs, brother. Yes, Matt.
Thanks to everybody in the chat joining in on our Monday night show. Thank you to all those who are serving and have served this country of ours. Thank you, Oscar. I got to meet you at USTE, the little chat behind the red cap booth. You said it, you wear your heart on the sleeve. You mean it. Tonight I heard the word positivity and respect more times than ever, and that's what it's about. 11 Charlie and what you guys do. It's getting people out, respecting each other.
Yes.
What we all need is each other. So thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Matt.
Well said, man. Then Oscar, brother.
Do I just can I go to the bathroom first this time?
Go ahead.
I'm just kidding. Hey guys, seriously, thank you so much for having me. Again, it really is a blessing just to be able to share the room with you guys and just to be able to talk and talk RCs and just talk in general, right? And I appreciate the vibe as always. I hope that I've enriched your lives as much as you guys have enriched mine this evening. And I do appreciate everything you guys are doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. And keep the good work, Oscar. You and the boys, man. I know the guys and the family members, what you guys do, it just, our hat goes off to you guys, man. It's just incredible, man. I love it. So we support it here in Operation 11 Charlie, 1000%, bro.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
So again, guys, thank you for the support here in Operation 11 Charlie. Thank you for the support. Like Kevin Gibbs says, I know a lot of people can support or be part of the waffles. Don't just helping share what we do here, or helping share what the guys from ASD do. Just that helps a lot. So it means a lot to us. So thank you so much for the support. Stay here, Oscar. We'll say our proper goodbye afterward. But guys, thank you so much for the support, and we'll see you next Monday. Be safe out there, guys.
Congrats, Josh.
Yeah, Josh, congrats, brother.